It's in local sports. In sports, the high school golf team finished third this week in the state Quad A golf match after finishing second last year in the state. On Wednesday night, the annual banquet was held, and each year the Men's Golf Association at the Pine Forest Country Club presents an annual scholarship to a senior golfer. On Wednesday, history is made as two scholarships were presented to seniors Finley Burke and Antonio Warbe, who both had tremendous seasons and high school careers. Antonio won the state event this week up in Fayetteville, while Finley won the area event a week ago in Statesboro. Both have scholarships to play golf at Coastal College in Brunswick, and the two will be roommates. After the banquet Wednesday night, we had a chance to talk with both scholarship winners, Finley Burke and Antonio Warbe. Two senior golfers, winners of the OA Hiltner Scholarship. Finley, first of all, congratulations to you.
Thank you, Mr. Ball. Appreciate it.
Area champion, finished 10th in the state. It was a tough course, but to finish third after finishing second last year, you got to be happy with how the team did.
Yes, sir. It was definitely a successful season. We played our guts out, played our hearts out, and we're happy with our result.
How do you feel about winning that scholarship?
I feel really good, really blessed. Just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and my family and my friends and my teammates, my coaches, everybody.
Yeah, a few months before you go to college, what's your summer plans?
I got a lot of tournaments, a lot of qualifiers. I'm just going to play golf and keep practicing every day, try to get better.
Well, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Also got senior Antonio Warbe, state champion. Congratulations on the state title.
Thank you.
As I mentioned, that's a historic event. I mean, that'll live forever. No one's ever done it in Wayne County. How's it feel to be the first Wayne County ever to be a state champion in golf?
It feels good knowing that nobody else has ever done it, but it feels even better to just know that whenever we left Wayne County, that's what I was going there for, and I ended up bringing it back home.
Well, tell us about, you're sitting on the leaderboard, and there's only one guy can catch you. Were you able to watch him in the final holes, or when did you realize? They show it on TV sometimes. The guy's got the leader. He's in the clubhouse watching on. Where were you at? How did you find out? Did you want it?
So I get done playing, and I had no clue where I was as far as winning or second or third place. So I get done, go turn our scores in, look at this leaderboard, and I'm leading in the clubhouse, and he's through 14 holes, he's 2 behind me. And I mean, Coach Stuckey told me, he said, if he birdies this next hole, you're going to hit balls in case you get into a playoff. So he ended up parring the next 2 holes and birdied 17. I started hitting range balls, and I watched him on 18. He hit it up there. He had a putt to win it, and he blew it by probably 12 feet, and then he missed the putt to tie it. And then after that, it was over.
So here you are, state champion, ready to go to college, but before college, like hopefully get a few months. So what's your summer plans?
Practice. Get as good as you can before you go over there, because it's going to be a little bit different than high school.
And also the winner of the scholarship, what's that mean to you? I mean, the history of that, your thoughts on winning the scholarship as well.
It means a lot, and especially for this year to be the first year that they've done too. I feel like neither one of us have deserved it more than the other, and I honestly feel like we both deserved it, so I'm glad that they did too.
Yeah, I am too. I think that was a nice gesture. Like I said, it's hard to decide between both you and Finley all season long. You were nip and tuck, so congrats. Plus, you're all going to room together in college. Is that correct?
That's right.
Well, good. It's been fun watching y'all over the past several years. Congrats on all your success, and we wish nothing more but more success in the future. Congrats again.
Thank you.
And once again, those comments of Finley Burke and Antonio Warbe, again, 2 seniors graduating tonight, again, both winners of the OA Hunter Scholarship. Again, first time the Men's Golf Association presented 2 scholarships in 1 year. Atlanta Braves defeated the Phillies last night 8-5, now have a record of 31-19 heading into this Memorial Day weekend. 2 teams back at it again tonight and all this weekend. Braves lead the Mets by 5.5, Marlins by 6.5, and have an 8-game lead over the Philadelphia Phillies. NBA last night, Boston posted within 3-2 in the Eastern Conference Finals against Miami. Boston wins last night in Boston, 110-97. Game 6 set for Saturday in Miami. If it goes to Game 7, it's back Monday night in Boston. The Wayne County Yellow Jacket Baseball Program hosting an instructional baseball camp June 26th to the 29th from 9:30 to 12 noon. Again, it's taking place at Howard Bell Warren Field. If you need more information, contact Coach Justin McDonald at 427-1088, extension 814. A memorial service for Jimmy Overstreet will take place Saturday at 2 p.m. at Howard and Jones Funeral Home in Jesup with Calvin Anderson officiating. Private interment will be held at the Georgia Veterans Memorial Cemetery at a later date. Jimmy passed away on May 20th under the care of hospice with Parkinson's disease. He was born in January of 1945. We pass along our thoughts and prayers to his family. Jimmy Overstreet was one of 3 Jimmys who spent hours upon hours umpiring in Wayne County. His friends Jimmy Martin and Jimmy Pickett both passed away before him. Overstreet, like his two friends, loved umpiring and spent many weekends doing tournaments that began around 8 a.m. Saturday morning, ended around 1 a.m. Sunday morning, never missing a game, never taking a timeout, just calling balls and strikes and whether a runner was safe or out. And my favorite Overstreet story, this happened long ago when I first arrived back in the early 80s, would spend the afternoons out at Fillmore's Park watching rec games and watching all those talented players who would go on to play high school ball. There was a close play at the plate. Jimmy Overstreet was the home plate umpire. He calls the runner out, much to the dislike of his kid's grandmother, who disagreed with the call and let Jimmy know about it when it happened. And for the next 2 innings after that, constantly telling Jimmy, "You know my grandson was safe. You know you blew the call." Finally, in the middle of an inning, while she's yelling at Jimmy and giving her side of the story, he yells time, pulls off that mask that he wears behind the plate, walks to the fence and says, "Ma'am, your grandson was out today. He'll be out next week. In fact, he'll be out 20 years from now when they go back and look at the scorebook. And you know why? I'll tell you why, because I called him out, and that's the end of it." Yes, Jimmy took control. It was always fun to watch him call a game in which he called thousands of, and we'll miss Jimmy as we already missed Jimmy Martin and Jimmy Peak. Again, it's hard to find good umpires, and those three were three of the best. That's going to do it for latest in local sports.